Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Tatiana and I'm the owner of the Stationery Muse and a business coach and mentor for women that want to start their very own stationery businesses and creative, just businesses in general. Welcome to my channel. If you have not already, make sure you subscribe to my channel for more entrepreneurship related videos and just life in general. I talk about all kinds of things over here and I would love for you to join the family. I am excited for today's video because I absolutely love me some Shopify, y'all. I've been on there for at this point about 4 years and it has been such an amazing experience, and so I thought I would do this little series with you to just kind of walk you through some of the just beginning things of how to get started on Shopify and things like that. But I really wanted to kick it off with some of my favorite apps. And so if you are not familiar with how Shopify works, just to give a really quick overview or a general breakdown, basically Shopify is an e-commerce platform that will allow for you to have your very own website on there. So if you have a domain, www.yourbusiness.com, you can connect it to your Shopify and it will be your website. That's where all of your products will live. You can have a blog on there, you'll have a home page, you can have tons of other pages. But what really makes Shopify so powerful is the apps. And why I love them so much is because it really is what can make shops more customized and different, especially if you don't decide to get your website built out by like a professional web developer, because they do have themes and things on there, which we'll get into in another video of this series. So once you kind of get that whole thing figured out and you know what you want it to look like, now it's time to really make your store stand out with apps. And so there's so many things you can do with apps. Some of them are free, some of them are paid, but they really give you these different integrations that give you these capabilities basically to do different things. So for example, you could use it for subscriptions. Maybe if you're doing a subscription box of some sort, you could use it for if you want to have like a loyalty program. Maybe you want to get reviews. These are just to name a few. There's so many out there. Maybe you want to have like a pop-up that appears on your Shopify when someone comes on there. So there's lots of different ones, and again, it really varies. Some of them have trials, and then there's like a paid monthly fee. Sometimes it's a one-time fee. And so what I want to share is my top 5 favorite ones, the ones that I use to run my very own stationery business on Shopify, and hopefully they will help you, especially if you are in the process of building out your store and you're kind of just like, okay, what the heck do I even put on here? Like, I know I need some apps, but I'm not really sure where to begin. Then this video is going to be for you. Okay, really quickly, I had to just stop and just let you know that if you are ready to create your very own paper planner, your very own handmade planner, this is something that I've shared on my channel many times, and a lot of women reach out. I wanted to let you know that the Handmade Planner Masterclass is here. So if you are ready to learn how to create your very own hardcover planner just like this one, then definitely click the link down below. There you will find all the information of how to enroll, to get set up, read what's all included, and most importantly, it is a pre-recorded course. So everything is there for you. It is ready. We have our next Q&A happening on July 17th, and so it will be a great time for you to get in, take the class, see all of the things, learn about all of the equipment you need, the companies you can work with, literally from start to finish, how to get this exact thing, and by the end of it, you're going to be a pro. So I'll see you inside of the Handmade Planner Masterclass. So when you're on your home screen, you're just going to scroll down to apps, and that is where you're going to see options to look at the apps you already have, as well as where you can add other apps. And so really quickly, I just want to show you how you would actually add an app. So if you go to the top right and click add apps, this is where you'll be able to see what all they have. And honestly, this is very overwhelming to just like someone if you've never been on here before, because there's so much you can do. I highly suggest maybe doing it in categories, especially if there's something specific you're looking for. Sometimes you might even want a specific shipping app, like Pirate Ship is a good one, or ShipStation. Those are some as well. So you definitely want to make sure if someone has kind of told you about an app, or you're just knowing that there's something you're looking for that isn't quite available to you with just like the simple just Shopify straight when you sign up, this is where you're going to want to go. So you can search things. There's so many different things that you can choose from, and as you can see, some of them are free and some of them have trials and different things like that. So it's really going to depend. They have affiliate marketing on here. You can see what apps are trending. You can connect your Instagram to this. This is really what makes a Shopify shop different from another one, is the different apps and things that you have set up on here. So I'm going to show you my personal favorites that I use in the Stationery Muse shop. And these are all of my apps that I have right here. So you can get a full view of everything that I use to run my shop on in the background. But I'm gonna talk about my favorite 5 and why I really like them so much. So the first one has to be Flowdesk. Different, but Flowdesk is one of my favorite ones because it is actually the email service that I use to just collect my email list. And I have been building my email list since I started my business, but I really got serious about my email list in 2020. And I grew it way past what I was hoping. So it's been amazing with that. But what I really love about the fact is that Flowdesk and Shopify talk together. And so as people place orders and different things like that, they get added to my email list, and it's really helpful for that. So definitely, no matter what email list you have, whether if it's Flowdesk, if it's MailChimp, ConvertKit, whatever it may be, definitely try to see if they have the app that you can connect to Shopify. I know for sure MailChimp does, but I believe you have to use something called ShopSync, if I'm not mistaken, to make them talk together. So definitely look into that. But it's important because it's really easy for you to just kind of lose the customers. And now I've even heard that Shopify, I have not used it personally, but Shopify actually has email integrated right into the platform. So also take a look at that because you may not even have to go outside of Shopify, depending on your needs and what you're trying to do with your email list. So make sure you check that out. But most importantly, I love that app. And these are in no particular order either. It just happens to be the first one on the list that I wanted to talk about. Okay, so the next one that I really love, it would probably be a tie, is Printful and Printify. So both of those are considered drop shipping apps, and what they allow for you to do is to have different products, whether it be shirts, tote bags, notebooks, like all kinds of different things like that. And then what you can actually do is connect it to their store. You upload your original design that you have, and they will create it and ship it out for you. So it's really nice, especially if you don't have a lot of space, or maybe you don't have a desire to make things yourself. This is an opportunity for you to still get started and really get your business going, you know, in the right way, knowing that the products are going to be great and all of that, but it connects right to Shopify. So if someone places an order, it basically talks to Printful or Printify, and the order is placed through them, it's fulfilled, and it's shipped out from their facility. So it's really cool. I really like drop shipping a lot, and I do use it for some of the products in my shop as well. And it's really nice. It's just one of those like stress-free things because, you know, when you get an order, sometimes I'm always grateful for every order I get. I love you guys and all of the support that you give. But there is nothing like getting an order when you can just kind of sit back and be like, oh, I don't have to do nothing. Okay, another one that I really love is Shogun. And Shogun is one that I used for a really long time to build out pages. So sometimes when you're on Shopify, and you may or may not notice that some of the pages can be kind of like a standard look. And so this, for example, is what my homepage is looking like at this current moment. So it's very, you know, standard Shopify for the most part. But what Shogun allows you to do is to actually create some custom pages. So if I click on this one, this is a great example of what a custom page would look like on here. It just gives me some different options. So I have a little video on there. I have just some like different sections I've set up. I've got a little like slider they can click on. And this allows for you to have other pages on your website that can be customized, because basically the only page you can truly kind of have the most freedom with is the home page, especially with a standard or a free template. So you really want to kind of keep that in mind. But Shogun, it is a paid app. I believe it's $19.99 a month, but it allows me to have these other customized pages on my site, which is important to me. So it may or may not be something important to you, but definitely look into it. It just gives you some additional customization to really set your site apart. And yeah, just to quickly show you guys what Shogun actually looks like. So when I'm in here, I'm gonna let it load really quick. So yeah, when I'm in here, what you can see is that there's different pages that I have built out. So I'm just gonna click on the Live, Love, Inspire Business Planner, since that was one we were on. And what it allows me to do is create these different sections in here. And you just have a lot more capabilities to do different things because it's not just the home page, it's another page on the site. So this is nice, and what you can do is actually connect it to different pages on your site. So for example, if I wanted to create a brand new page. I could add a page. I can go from a template that they already have on here, or I can actually create a blank page. So it just kind of depends. And then it'll actually ask you what you want the URL to be, and then you can create that page from there. So it's really cool, and it does give you a lot of capabilities to do different things. So definitely check out Shogun. All right, so 2 more apps. So the next one I wanted to point out is, I believe it's pronounced Tideo, something like that. What I really like about this live chat is it gives your customers an opportunity to talk to you straight up right there. And what I really like about it is it comes straight to my phone, which is really nice. So right now it's turned off because my shop, as I'm filming this, is currently actually closed. But as you can see, there's different chats and things in here where people can actually, and just for the sake of customer privacy, I'm going to blur some things out, but people can actually message me in here. And so if I happen to be on Shopify, I can respond that way, but then I can also respond right from the app on my phone. And I believe you also get an email as well. So it's just a great way, like it's a live chat. It pops up right in the right hand corner of your website. So this is basically the Tideo chat down here, and people can pretty much just send me a message, type it in, and then I get it right away. So I think that's something really important to consider having on your shop, because I think that you really do want to have that instant connection when you can. I definitely have set hours for my business, so I may not respond, or I don't respond 24 hours a day, but I'm always there and I get the alert whenever they do respond. And it's a great way too, because if someone is trying to make a buying decision and they're on your website and they're kind of asking like, where is this, or can you explain this to me, it can really help you with getting that sale. And then the last app that I wanted to talk to you guys about is called Yotpo, y'all, they got some weird names, but I really like this one because it allows you to have product reviews. So if you are, actually it doesn't even matter, whatever kind of product you have, I think reviews are really important. And I know for me as a shopper, especially when I'm looking for something, I always go and read what other people have to say. And so kind of think about that experience in terms of your own shop as well. People are going to want to know what's the quality of this product. Do other people like it? You know, what did they have to say? And so having reviews enabled on your site is important. And also remember too, like everything I'm suggesting here, it's not like this is the only one. So when you're on the Shopify App Store, you'll be able to see that there are many other types of apps of reviews, or if you want to do like the live chat. So you can kind of pick and choose, read it and see like, what is the pricing? Is it free? What are the features and things to find the best one for you? But it's just important to have some of these things in place. And so what I really like about the review one is you can set it up really nicely, and it'll actually collect reviews within the time frame I set. So if someone places an order on a Thursday, it'll reach out to them 2 Thursdays from then to say, hey, you know, what did you think of your order? And then it'll follow up with them to remind them to leave a review just in case they didn't get to it. But I think that it's really important to get those reviews because it's really that social proof to show it. And even some apps are cool. They'll let people upload pictures and things like that. I love that kind of stuff. I'm like a avid Amazon shopper, and I always scroll down to the reviews almost every time. I don't know if you guys are the same way. And so I think that it's just a great thing to integrate in your own shop as well. All right, you guys, so that is it. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Again, this was just some suggestions that I have of the types of apps you need. You definitely want to make sure your email list is connected first and foremost. If you have any type of drop shipping, that's going to be important. Always make sure you have some way to kind of set your site apart. Something like Shogun, maybe not, that may or may not be a necessity for you. Another one, definitely you want to make sure that you have the option for people to chat with you available, and then also to have reviews. I think those are kind of the 5 really important things. There are a lot of other ones, and as you know, I had way more apps in there, but those are really the ones that I feel like if you had to kind of pick what to get started with, that would be it. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I will be back with another one very soon, and I'll see you next time. Bye.